Imagine giving your son or daughter permission to attend an all-children's party and going to look for them afterwards, and they're nowhere to be found. Well, that's exactly what happened to Kamille Cupcake McKinney. On October 12, 2019, Kamille McKinney, a 3-year-old girl, went missing in Tom Brown Village housing projects in the Avondale neighborhood in Birmingham, Alabama. According to the law enforcement agency, Kamille was last seen at 8:30 p.m. and may have been taken by two corporates in a blue-colored SUV type of vehicle. On October 12, 2019, Kamille was last seen playing with children in the neighborhood. Birmingham Police Department called in the federal partners and police department in the surrounding cities to help with the search. According to the BPD, they were searching for a black man and a white woman driving an older model 2001 to 2006 dark Toyota Sequoia with a beige trim. The day after McKinney's disappearance, Kamille's father Dominic McKinney spoke about why he called her Cupcake. He would express his love for her and explain that when she was born, she was cute and red with little brown eyes, so he called her his Cupcake. Dominic also expressed if it's the last thing on earth he would do, it would be to find his baby. A person of interest was apprehended and taken into custody. On October 14, 2019, the second person was also taken into custody. A press conference was held stating that the Toyota Sequoia was found near Center Point and the two individuals were taken into custody for questioning. According to the press, they did not appear to have any connection to her family. October 15, the two names of the suspects were released. 39-year-old Patrick Devon Stallworth and 29-year-old Derek Arisha Brown will be arrested. In 2018, Brown's past will be brought up, stating she was involved in a kidnapping case after she took her 3 children from a foster home at gunpoint after losing custody. Stallworth was arrested for child pornography possession charges, and Brown was arrested after violating her probation. On October 16th, the BPD police will get a tip that Cupcake was being held at an apartment complex in the 2700 block of Jefferson Avenue. On October 18th, BPD would release a video taken from the Tom Brown Village apartments. It would show McKinney and an unidentified man shortly before the kidnapping. On October 21st, Crime Stoppers of the Metro Alabama would have received over 400 tips regarding McKinney's disappearance. Finally, October 22nd, BPD Chief Patrick Smith confirmed that McKinney's remains are believed to have been found in a dumpster at the Center Point apartment building, where both Stallworth and Brown were previously arrested. Chief Smith announced that kidnapping and capital murder charges would be filed against both Brown and Stallworth. The next day, October 23rd, at approximately 5:16 p.m., an announcement was made by Chief Deputy Coroner Bill Yates that the remains in fact did belong to Kamille McKinney. October 25th, the medical examiner stated that the cause of death was believed to be asphyxiation and that she actually died on October the 12th. Kamille McKinney will be laid to rest on October 27, 2019 at the New Beginnings Christian Ministry. December 10, there will be a hearing and a timeline given of McKinney's abduction and murder. The prosecution will describe how McKinney would have meth and a sedative drug called trazodone in her system. They would also explain that the evidence shows a mixture of McKinney's blood and DNA on a mattress at the apartment the suspects were staying in at the time. A federal jury convicted Patrick Stallworth guilty of kidnapping and conspiracy to kidnap a minor. Stallworth's conviction came after a week-long trial where prosecutors brought up testimony and footage of Stallworth admitting that he and Brown both kidnapped McKinney. However, Stallworth blamed Brown for McKinney's death. Prosecutors showed the jury text messages that Stallworth sent to the family saying that he was sorry for what he had done and that it was an accident. Stallworth and Brown both were facing capital murder charges in Jefferson County Criminal Court. Brown's federal case has not gone to trial yet. Stallworth is also facing possession of child pornography and possession of child pornography with the intent to distribute in an unrelated case. As of today, these cases are still being taken to court, and as of now, justice has not been served. We will continue to update the public on this matter. Just giving my final thoughts. People's favorite saying is that it takes a village to raise a child. But what happens when you think you can trust a village and your soldiers don't stand in line to protect our babies. We need to understand that everyone is not okay to be around your children. You should never feel so comfortable with anyone being around kids that are not theirs. Go back to the old days, teaching kids not to talk to strangers and scream if they're approached. Stop normalizing kids calling everyone that comes around their aunts and uncles. This also makes kids too friendly. This baby was only 3 years old and never had a chance to experience life. My heart aches for her family. Please speak awareness to our children. We don't need another situation like this. Rest easy, beautiful. Forever screaming and remembering her name, Kamille Cupcake McKinney.